This is an AJ Duggar exclusive.
All right, talking to Mr. Michael Graham. How you doing today?
Good, how you doing?
Man, how does it feel to win a fight?
Oh man, it feels great. Had a lot of hard work going into this camp, and it's all paid off. I got to go out there and get the big win in front of a big crowd on a big show. So it feels great to finally reach my dream.
Give me a rundown of the fight. What are some highlights?
Well, it started in we were kind of filling each other out for a second, and he tried to go first in takedowns. I was stuffing him, and then there was one part in the first round where I kind of stuffed his head under and had him picked up off the ground. Trying to tap him out with a neck crank, and kind of dumped him down a little bit. Got to do some ground and pound, and after that, the second and third round really just kind of started taking over more and more, really working my stand up, and he just kind of started becoming more timid because he couldn't get the takedown. And then right at the end of the third round, he tried to duck in for last minute takedown. I caught him with a good knee and kind of slumped on my legs. I tried to get that finish real quick, but he's a tough guy, so it was a good fight.
Were you nervous or frustrated at any time in the fight?
I was definitely nervous when it started. This guy is a really good ground guy on all these credentials, world champion, Pan Am champion. So I was definitely nervous, especially there was one point where he almost had kind of got me down and had to really scramble back up to my feet. But I kind of got frustrated sometime in the second and third round. I felt like I was hitting him pretty hard, but he just he stayed in there, and it wasn't anything that I did wrong. He's just a tough guy, so I wanted to get that finish. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with it.
Okay. And you had a bet with the owner, Ron Daly, that if you won the fight, he would have to attend church with you. Tell us about that.
Yeah. I've been he's been going back and forth on Facebook with my pastor, ever since I started going down there. And I'd always been trying to get him to come with me. I tried to get a couple of guys to go with me. And he told me he was going to come one time. And I was like, oh, well, you can come sit with me. And he's like, I'll tell you what, if you win, I'll come with you every week. So... he came with me last weekend, so I'm gonna try to keep him coming.
Okay, and let's talk about you being the underdog. You proved everybody wrong by winning this fight. Tell us about that.
Oh man, that was probably the sweetest part of it. I don't think any media outlet other than you had me winning. They thought I was just gonna go out there and get blasted, and he's gonna choke me out, and under a couple minutes, and. XFC was putting all their promotion behind him. I wasn't on the poster. That my name hardly wasn't really talked about. So it felt great, really, to go out there and win so dominantly against such a highly touted opponent. And everybody counted me out.
How'd you celebrate after your win?
Oh man, we ended up going downtown Nashville for a little bit and went and had one drink. Then came back home. I was kind of tired. But it was just kind of fun hanging out with them, all the guys from the fights.
Okay, I'm assuming you're going to rest up a little bit after you win. But what are some things in your future that you're looking towards now?
Really, just kind of wait till they release a video so I can go and watch it and kind of see what it could have done better. Kind of analyze all that. I won, but there's always things I could have done better. And after that, just once my face heals up a little bit more, get back in the gym and just get ready for my next one.
Okay, what's your Twitter account?
At the Natural Graham. Graham is spelled Gram.
Okay, do you have any shout-outs?
Shout out to God, of course. Ron Daly, my corners, Unique Jones, Noah Ibrahim, SSS Mission Academy, United Chiropractor, Audio Specialist, and everybody down in the Awaken Church, and all my fans that came out and supported me, and XFC for giving me such a chance to fight.
Awesome. One last question.
Yes, sir.
The owner, Ron Daly, said that he deliberately pissed you off before the fight to kind of hype you up. What did he do?
I was kind of, I wouldn't say lethargic, but I was just kind of trying to keep detached, so I didn't put a whole lot of pressure on myself before this fight. But, he was telling me I was being a big pussy and how much of a sissy I was being, and that everyone had, they had to be there early to hold my hand before the fight. And so I just kind of got frustrated with that. And I was like, well, they think I'm not ready, so I'm gonna go out there and show them,
Awesome. That would have made me mad too. Take care, Mike.
Thanks, man.
This is an AJ Duggar exclusive.